Hi everyone. I wanted to talk about achieving and sustaining success today. I've been in this industry, health and wellness, for 30 years, and I've consulted people for quite a while, and I've found that every single year millions of people go through this yo-yo diet mentality, whether it's before the holidays or after the holidays. They're looking for the next best diet or exercise program to quote unquote fix them. And so there's not one diet or exercise program or knowledge you can receive that will fix your inability to be consistent with that knowledge or comply with that knowledge until you identify your why. Now, you may have heard this before about people identifying their why, but I don't think most people take it seriously enough, because you have to identify why you want to lose weight. Why do you exercise? Why do you use supplements? Why do you make a New Year resolution that leads to the same failed attempt every year? Or maybe you lose 20 pounds and give yourself permission to gain that 20 pounds back again because you lost it. There are too many people, I think, who put the cart before the horse, in that they follow the herd, whatever the masses are doing, whatever the marketing says. They look at before and after pictures, right? Marketing, they feel pressure from experts, from doctors, and so on. There are so many studies that contradict themselves, and it's quite confusing. It gives you tired head. Even me, as the so-called expert in this field, it's very difficult for us to help others with what is considered the right thing to do. So instead of saying, here's the right diet, or here's the right exercise program, or here is the right ... Why don't we start with what's most important to me, what's most important, and what I've seen throughout all of my years in this industry and just dealing with people, forget about health and fitness, put that aside for a moment, is that the why is most important for first achieving success. And if it's a large enough why, you'll get a sustainable success. If you address your weight loss by saying, or a diet by saying, I want to lose weight, ask yourself how many times you've embarked upon a program of any kind with a knee-jerk reaction or time of year that's supposed to create positive change, how many times that's actually worked for you. Because your why wasn't big enough. All you did is say, well, I want to lose weight. Well, I want to do what everybody else is doing. Or at that time of year again, when we have a large enough why, like I said earlier, your likelihood of success is much greater with consistency. If you want to become healthy and play with your grandchildren or your children and get on the ground and then get back up, because I've seen so many people who don't get on the ground to play with their children. They don't go out and play ball with them because they're out of shape, they're tired. If you want to increase your libido, have a better sex life with your significant other, or any other why has substance beyond the minimal impact of a 1, 2, or 3 month focus on it, then your chances of having sustainable success is much higher, because your why is large enough. A large enough why also helps keep you on track when you're challenged. We all have challenges. I have a good friend of mine who's 91 years old, multimillionaire. His wife died last year. I'm not going to get into this whole story because it's depressing, but his wife died last year. He had stepkids. Stepkids never visited him or his wife, didn't have a good relation. When his wife dies, the stepkids go after him for all of their money, even though he had his own money before he was married. His funds are locked up, and he's not able to live, and he had to sell his house and move into a garage apartment because he can't get access to his funds until this lawsuit is over with. He's 91 years old. He has all his paperwork in a row, but life isn't in his favor right now, and it has been for many years. One of the most honorable, nice men I've ever met. 91 years old. We're going to have challenges until the day we die. How we observe those challenges, perceive those challenges, and looking at our core values when we are challenged is what's most important. If you have a death in the family, divorce, you lose your job, you have the inability to focus and stay competitive with your colleagues, then your why might be large enough if you're focused on you and how much of the impact it's going to make on your life for the rest of your life. And I don't like talking about goals or planning or lifestyle because it's too much pressure on someone. So if you identify your why as something that's most important to you, that can get you through the challenging times, because we're all going to have them, then you're more likely to succeed and do so with sustainability. You're not going to fall off the wagon. So I encourage you to take time to be introspective, to journal, to identify what's most important to you. How does your health affect your desires in life? You want to make more money? Does your health prevent you from working the amount of hours and having the type of focus you need to have? Problem-solving abilities. Do you achieve success, then sabotage it? How many people get in their own way? Yeah, I've been successful many times, George. I've lost 100 pounds. I've gained 70 back. You know, I've made millions of dollars. I've lost it, and now I'm on the street holding a sign. And those people probably aren't watching this video right now, but you understand my point. We always seem to have success that is elusive in our life, but we don't take time, instead of taking these knee-jerk reactions and buying programs, we don't take time for ourselves to identify what's most important and how we intend to get there. So what is the role that you play in the change you wish to have? Consider the money you have right now. Have you saved money on supplements and started eating the right way? Or do you consider spending money on supplements and continuing with your current way of living a better approach? The next diet is not going to fix you, the next supplement isn't going to fix you, and the next get-rich-quick scheme isn't going to make you rich. So, like I said earlier, I've been consulting people for quite a while. I have a couple of businesses. You can visit potentiallyu.net. It's 2 L's and 2 Y's, potentiallyu.net. That's where I do my consulting. And then I also have something for the people who are motivated enough. It's called a Keto Cleanse. You can look up Keto Cleanse online. You're just going to find recipes and cookbooks, which I currently have in my Keto Cleanse protocol. And that comes with supplements as well. And you'll lose weight extremely fast, but it's only for the people who actually are focused and have identified a large enough why to have sustainable success when the supplements run out. Because the support's there. And that website is 21daybodymakeover.com. Going to have more videos like this, more topics, and I encourage you to comment on this video and all videos in the future and let me know the topics you'd like to talk more about. What my focus is helping people with the foundational part of change. Whatever the change is they seek, what's the foundation you need to help you with that change so you can be self-sufficient and not worry about a supplement, a person, a program that's going to supposedly change you for life, because it doesn't work that way. So thank you for watching, and I hope to hear from you soon.